And this is your one-stop place, your reigning destination for all WWE news, rumors, headlines, speculation, and gossip. Now, with my brother, unfortunately and untimely passing away a few days ago, I said that I was going to be spending the whole week, and today sadly marks a whole week that my brother left us and passed away. Now, listen, before we get into the news and the rumors, I got to say this. He died at 50 years old, and that just goes to show you that you literally got to live every day like it's last, because here's the thing. There were some people on here that actually had the gall, they had the nerve, and they had the audacity to question whether or not my brother died. It's very simple. All you got to do is a search online for his name, and you'll see his obituary. It's online. I'm not gonna, I shouldn't have to go deep into this. If you've watched my videos, I've said his name before. Hell, I've even said the location. People have traced me. If you can't find it, that's on you. I'm telling you, it's authentic, it's real, it's not an angle, it's not a storyline. Oh, well, Sean, in the past you've done storylines, yes, but never about my family dying, okay? That is sick. The fact that people would even come on here and question the legitimacy, the credibility of my brother passing away, you got to be kidding me. You got to absolutely got to be kidding me. Now, it's bad enough that I have to mourn. It's bad enough I am so sad and I'm so depressed over this tragedy, over this travesty, over something that nobody saw coming. And for people to come on here and question it is just completely beyond me. But that is the world we live in 2024, unfortunately. Now, in a day and era where the WWE are reintroducing championships, they're creating new championships, they're having tournaments for championships, and of course we are hearing a lot of rumors and speculation. Now here is what is not a rumor and speculation about Dean Ambrose. I'm going to bring you up to speed right now. I'm going to tell you the way it is, because that's what we do here on the authentic, brash and brazen Sean's View Entertainment. We bring you up to speed. Remember, we do this multiple times a day. Why? Because if it weren't for you, there would be no Sean's View. We clue you in. We key you in. Now, with WWE again, we got a brand new design of the World Championship. But what if I said to you, according to rumors and speculation, that a certain somebody, a certain superstar, is going to return the big gold belt to WWE? Now, who is it going to be? Why would it happen? Well, here's the thing. With all the rumors and speculation about Dean Ambrose, and again, here is what is not a rumor. Dean Ambrose has not been in AEW for a long time. We have not seen Jon Moxley show up in AEW. We have not seen or heard a lot about Jon Moxley right now and right here. As a matter of fact, we got AEW All In coming up. Is he even involved in that event? Listen, I know he's got a contract. I know what a lot of you are going to say. Oh, Jon Moxley, Dean Ambrose, he's already got a contract, Sean. He already has a contract. And tonight I would say you're damn right he does. He's locked in. But who's to say it couldn't get bought out? Who's to say that Ambrose or Moxley couldn't walk out? And who's to say that Roman Reigns doesn't want Dean Ambrose back to help him against the Bloodline? Because we didn't see Roman Reigns on SmackDown. We didn't get the Tribal Chief on SmackDown. Now, again, rumors and speculation that Roman Reigns was removed from SmackDown due to injury, due to the carnage, due to what happened to the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. But let's get into the big gold belt. Would you want to see the big gold belt return? That is some of the people's favorite title. Even though we have a newer, upgraded version of the World Championship, which is pretty cool, pretty. I think it looks good. Still not as good as the big gold belt, though. But who better than Dean Ambrose, who better than Jon Moxley to reintroduce or return the World's Heavyweight Championship held by so many greats in the WWE and WCW and in NWA. Imagine, going back to the history of that. And again, who better than Dean Ambrose to return that championship? Now, in storyline, imagine the storyline behind it. Imagine the angle behind it. Imagine what Dean Ambrose could do with that championship. He could say, I'm the uncrowned world champion. He could say that I'm the guy that didn't get the opportunity, the chance. Sure, I was a WWE champion from here and there, but I really didn't get the shot I deserved. I really didn't get the placement that I needed to have under the Vince McMahon regime. But now it's under a new era. It's a whole new set of rules and regulations. It's a whole new set of circumstances that Dean Ambrose would return to the WWE. Now, yes, We have had wrestlers locked in contracts, 1-year contracts, 2-year contracts, 3-year contracts, whether that be in TNA, ECW back in the day, WCW, and we have seen wrestlers appear on different brands. We have seen wrestlers appear on different companies, even under contract. There was some sort of handshake deal, and I know what you're saying. Well, Sean, Dean Ambrose said he'll never return to the WWE. He would rather retire than go back to the WWE. Listen, do you know how many wrestlers have said over the years? Do you know how many wrestlers have said they would never return? They would never come back. They would never return to WWE. CM Punk said that. Stone Cold Steve Austin said that. Shawn Michaels said that he would never wrestle again in a WWE ring. But they all came back, with the exception of like Ken Shamrock and Macho Man Randy Savage. Those two are the ones that really haven't come back yet. But I'm talking about big names in WWE. Now, Ken Shamrock was a big name in UFC. Make no mistake about it. And he was a good Intercontinental Champion. You know, he was a good hand in the corporation. But I'm talking about WWE homegrown talent that became bigger, almost as big as the company. So would you want to see Dean Ambrose return with the World Championship, the big gold belt, and then you have the big gold belt challenging the new version, and we are going to walk out, somebody would walk out as the real World Heavyweight Champion. Now again, what version do you like? Do you like the big gold belt, or do you like the new version of the world title? Again, I like both belts, I'll be honest. I like the version, I like the look, I like the texture. You know, I like the history, I like the prominence behind it. Make no mistake about that. Remember, to become a channel member today, it's so crucial. It is so important to sign up to become a channel member today. And remember to take this video and share it all over the entire internet, because we got a buzz. There is a buzz in the air. Can you feel it, ladies and gentlemen? Can you feel the buzz? Can you feel the aura? Dean Ambrose. It's inching closer. And again, I'm not saying it has to be a contract. I'm not saying that Dean Ambrose has to come in for a part-time or a full-time run. It might be a one-night stand. Dean Ambrose, it could be a one-night stand. It could be a one-off, okay? And it could be off of a handshake, all right? I'm not saying he has to sign the dotted line, but I am just saying that we are hearing about the forbidden door. We always hear about this forbidden door. Now, the only company that has yet to open up the forbidden door and work as a tandem and as a team and as a coalition is WWE and AEW. AEW has worked with TNA. TNA has worked with WWE. WWE has worked with other different promotions over the last several years. Now, if we can get AEW and WWE to join forces, can you imagine the magnitude? Can you imagine the climax? Can you imagine the aura and the significance that would have? Because right now, we already had one of the biggest returns in the history of the company. CM Punk returned. CM Punk came back. When I said CM Punk was going to return, a lot of people said, Sean, you're wrong. Sean, you're fake. Sean, you're clickbaiting. Sean, you're masturbating. Sean, you don't know what you're saying. Well, lo and behold, it was the Survivor Series. It was November. It was 2023, and CM Punk did, in fact, return to the company. And that is exactly what is going to happen again when Dean Ambrose returns to World Wrestling Entertainment? Because as they say, ladies and gentlemen, it is fate. It is opportunity. It is time to come around. Because I'm pretty damn sure that at the end of the day, Dean Ambrose would want to end the run with his Shield brethren, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Subscribe for the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most definitive, the most defiant, because this is the unapologetic Sean's View Entertainment, and I keep you in the know because it is the flow of the show. Plenty more to come. Remember to subscribe today because this is the place to be. Later.